Welcome to my project on the solar system. Today I will be talking about all the planets, excluding Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, as the command blocks messed up and I'm not able to teleport to them anymore. So from here I will be navigating to Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars and Jupiter. These three do not work, so I cannot use them. First up, we have Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet and the closest planet to the Sun in our solar system. Mercury takes just 88 days to orbit the Sun, but a day on Mercury lasts 176 days. Unlike many other planets, Mercury doesn't have any moons or rings, and if you were to stand on Mercury, your weight would be 38% your weight on Earth. Next, we will be traveling to Venus. Venus is the second planet closest to the Sun, and Venus is called Earth's twin, as it's about the same size with only 638 kilometers difference in diameter. Venus has 81.5% of Earth's mass. They both have a central core, molten mantle, and a crust, but Venus has a secret. And what we see is a sheet of carbon dioxide, but under it lies a ton of volcanoes that are inactive. They do not work anymore, basically. And also Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. So what you're seeing right here, this is what you would normally see on Venus, but underneath this is just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of volcanoes. Venus, along with Mercury, is known as a dead planet, as magma or lava does not flow through the planets, and you can tell this because the volcanoes do not work anymore. Next, we will be going to Earth, our home planet. This is Earth. Earth is in a zone called the Goldilocks zone, as it is not too hot nor too cold, and life can grow here as well. Also, Earth has one moon, just one moon. Some other planets have more than one moon, but our home planet Earth has one moon. Back when the moon was formed, Earth was spinning very fast, so that would mean that each day would go really fast, and it was merely 2 to 3 hours that a day lasted. But over time, the moon used its gravitational forces to slow down the Earth's rotation, and also, while this has been happening, the moon has been drifting further and further and further away from Earth. The moon controls the sea on Earth, which means that whichever part that the moon is close to on Earth, that part bulges out because of the gravitational pull. Currently the moon is also slowing down Earth's rate, but it takes about 17 milliseconds every 100 years out of our current time. Adds onto our current time. Next, we will be traveling to Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, and scientists soon hope to terraform this planet so that we can inhabit it. If you don't know what terraforming is basically how some people say you change. Some people say you change to adapt to your surroundings, but terraforming changes the surroundings to adapt to you. So, in other words, scientists hope to terraform this planet to make it habitable for us humans. So, as our population is increasing all the time, so scientists soon hope to terraform it. Mars has the tallest mountain in our solar system, called Olympus Mons. The mountain used to be a volcano, as Mercury and Venus. This is also a dead planet, but Earth is luckily an alive planet, as there are some eruptions from volcanoes. And the pre-volcano, which is now a mountain, is 21 kilometers high and 600 kilometers in distance, which makes it almost 3 times the height of our tallest mountain here on Earth, which is Mount Everest. Mars has 2 moons. I mean 1 moon. I don't know why I did an extra moon. I think there was a flaw in my... But anyways, Mars has 1 moon called Phobos. Yeah. And in the next 20 to 40 million years, this moon will be ripped apart by the gravitational forces and will cause Mars to have a ring. But we'll all be dead by then, so we won't be able to see it. Sad times. Okay. So next we'll be travelling to our largest planet in the solar system, Jupiter. If I can get down. Jupiter. This is our last destination, and yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Just need to turn my render distance up a lot because of how massive it is. Okay, so this is Jupiter. Just turn it up a bit more. There we go. 32. This is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it is also a gas giant. But even though it might be the biggest planet in our solar system, it's still the 4th brightest planet in our solar system, as it is also one of 5 planets to be visible by the naked eye from Earth. Jupiter has the shortest day of all the planets, even though it's like in between, like not really far away from the sun, but still far away from the sun. It has the shortest day which is 9 hours and 55 minutes. But except for that, let me just turn clouds off video. I'll just leave the clouds there. So, despite it being 9 hours and 55 minutes for a day to pass on Jupiter, it still takes around 4,333 days for it to travel around the sun. That's just so great. It also has 63 moons, 49 of which are official moons, but 14 of which are still to be discussed if official or not. And the biggest being Ganymede. Fun fact right here. Ganymede, Medios, I don't know, is bigger than Mercury but has half its mass. So the actual moon is bigger than Mercury, but it still has half the mass of it. And also has 4 rings. Jupiter also has a load of storms, and also it's got a giant red spot. If I can find it, I will show you. It should be right here. There we go. This is the giant red spot of Jupiter. This has a massive storm raging on it, and also this red spot can hold 3 Earth in it, and it's been raging for the last 350 years. So I hope you have enjoyed my presentation on the solar system. It took a really long time, let's just say that, a really long time to get everything sorted out. So I hope you really enjoyed it, especially this planet. Another fun fact, I made the sun smaller than this. I'll show you if you want. It's by Mercury. Does it even load up? Okay, there we go. I made the sun smaller than Jupiter, whereas the sun is, let's just say, a lot bigger than Jupiter. But this is the sun that I have made. So I hope you have enjoyed my presentation on the solar system. And yeah, that is it. This has been my presentation on the solar system. Well, most of it except for these ones. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, as the command blocks messed up, so I cannot teleport to them. I've been like, yeah. So thank you for listening, and yeah.